Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good Thursday so far. Welcome back to Cyberpunk Red. We're gonna have a nice, calm, chill, downtime session.
I requested it.
Nobody believes me.
I
I want
requested
to
it.
red.
I
Um,
believe it.
Sora's
I
gonna
sort
put her feet up. She's gonna have a cup of tea.
Uh
She's
I
gonna
sort of
feed her
believe you.
fish.
huh. What fish? Damn, that thing's
Raw
fucking dead. You
fish.
haven't said anything about it. We're what? 12 episodes in?
I have fish. Yes, and red. I have fish now.
You have a. All
And
right. Well, my
I
bad.
need
Yeah.
something to
also,
stare at and
How many
calm her
fish do
down.
you have?
it's 2045. They have auto feeders. Like, it's fine.
Yeah. Thank you. I have a stretcher. He comes by and feeds the fish when I'm not
That's fair. Yeah.
there, which is often apparently.
All right. Well, on that note, let's start with intros. Let's start with Kat since she's talking about her fish and
Oh,
shit.
you. All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Kat, the law mistress. Twitter is lawmistress93. Oh gosh, what have I been doing? Well, I've been working on some more blog posts because I picked up my blog and I dusted it off because it's been a little while. It is spoopy month, so I'm working on some horror themed content. Yes. So definitely check that out. Lawmistress.co.uk. The first post should be up on Monday. Monster Monday. And that's kind of basically what I've been doing this week. I've really been doing. Oh, Girls Run These Worlds, which I used to stream for and am a part of. They have been nominated for the Game Hers Awards for TTRPG Campaign of the Year. So if you enjoyed watching Strands of Fate, which I DM'd, or any of the other shows that they stream, because they stream a lot of shows, then please consider giving us a vote in the final round. We made it to the finals. We are up against Abria, Irongar, and Dimension 20. So
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
every vote counts. But yeah, please
Vote.
consider giving us a vote. We're thrilled to have made it that far, and I'll shut up now and move on. I don't know why I sound pretty low, still a bit spicy today. Anyway, moving on.
Thank you, Kat. Alec.
Cool, I gotta follow that up. I'm Alex Zane, pro DM of all things homebrew. Very excited for this chill session that nothing terrible will happen. But no, I have a ton of shit that I'm working on beyond the 15 games a week I'm running and being in this stream, and now I'm doing Phantom Pain and Squid Menace alternating on Tuesdays. I'm in a ton of stuff, but I figured I put out a book of 100 subclasses, and that was pretty well received. So I said, fine, why not another 100 things? So I'm doing 100 player races, ancestries, lineages. That's coming out not tomorrow, but next Friday. So if you're like, I like 5e, but what if there was 100 more motherfucking options? Then I got you covered. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Hell yeah, man. Jesus, you're a busy motherfucker. I'll give you that. Jesus.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, Gian, thanks for the sub, man. Much love to you. Appreciate it, brother. Omni.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my god. Where do I begin? Hello everyone, I'm the last Omnitech, your favorite robot American. And this is what Omni looks like when he's been packing and going crazy. The past couple days have been a little hectic. So pardon me, forgive me for being a little more quiet on every front. I'm currently in the process of literally just boxing up my life and moving it north, transcontinentally across the US to New Hampshire. So, what I'm doing this week is I'm doing the Stellar Forge on this Saturday, 10:30 a.m. EST, and I'll also be probably playing in Covet this weekend as well, and of course here with Redemption VA's channel, and a couple of other things as well. But once I move, the first week in November, I'm not going to be anywhere. Just don't look for me. Omni's not going to be online, on any channel, on any streams. I won't exist for a week without
Do
I'll
not
be on the
deceive
internet.
me.
Yeah, I will visit another realm, the realm of the medieval age pre-internet, and I will return around the second week of November. Keep an eye out, probably around like the 9th or 10th, when I get my whole setup reset up. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, keep an eye out for commissions, keep an eye out for art, keep an eye out for the work I'm doing. I have 4 role-playing games to be running soon, including 2 of my own invention, and that is all I need to say. Okay, thanks, bye. Love you, Red.
Should we do a stream in which we hunt for Omni when it disappears for a week?
Yeah.
That'd be great. That's your Elflines Online quest right there. The great Omni.
Yes, that's what we should do.
Yeah, the promo I'm
Is-
gonna do for that is like run around in the woods nearby my house, and I'll just be like, "Where the fuck is Omni?"
Just beat every bush with a stick, and one day one of them will just pop out from behind and club you with a Nerf bat and run away.
Is
Again.
he in here?
A Nerf bat with the foam worn off of it, so you're just hitting him with that fucking pole in the middle of him.
Oh
So it's just
god,
like,
that's the worst.
yeah.
That's the worst. That
Anyway.
right there is why LARPs don't let you use Nerf weapons.
Anyway, alright.
Shit. Okay, actually, right. So, I'm Artemis. I make music. You might have noticed that I currently have a different background. That's because I'm currently away doing personal family stuff. And, what else? I was going to add something to that. Yeah, I'm kind of taking a small break from social media this week because I have been feeling, like, terrible. And I've only made time for this because I love seeing everyone's lovely faces. And this game is fucking great. But yes. So I haven't really been doing much this week. Next week I am on Lost Haven's channel playing 10 Candles, and then I think I'm gonna go for a music release in November, possibly. So I'm exciting news. I'm looking into putting my music on Spotify as well still,
Hey.
and I think I can do it next month. So
Yeah.
if you
Sick.
listen to my music, I can get paid.
Fuck yeah, I'll just put it on repeat in the background.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, money.
Hell yeah.
Let's just get a tab up that just plays it all day.
You
That'd
could
be
do
fun.
that, yeah.
I could do that, and I will do that. I'll use every computer in my house, and my mom will be like, "What's that racket you're listening to?" And I'll be like, "It's Ty Artemis,
Punk, Mom."
Mom. Check it out."
You need to rig up Christmas lights and sync it up to the feed so they flash in sequence with the
Oh,
sound.
that would be so
That's
cool.
rad.
I have a neighbor that does that. I'll post the video later. It's pretty awesome.
All right. Well, without further ado, I think we'll just get right into the downtime stuff. I didn't tell my players, but I'm expecting them to lead this session. I'm just gonna be
Yes.
here. So.
Well, I imagine when Knight stumbles into Siren's shop that like Thunderball is like running behind him to be like, oh shit, and like
Wait. I feel like there was some timey-wimey stuff. I feel like there was before. Don't laugh at me. I feel like before Night came in, didn't Omni wanna didn't Uptime want to talk to Vacant and there was some stuff, or am I just imagining that?
No, you're right.
Well, Omni needed to talk to Vacant, but before Vacant, Omni needed to talk to Jukebox. Because we had, like, literally...
Oh, right. So I thought that was
needs-
going to come before, like, you were going to go talk to Vacant and then you were going to go talk to Jukebox.
Yeah, no, I think he was going to go talk to Jukebox first. He's already had, like, a little bit of an engagement with Vacant to be like, hey, this is where we stand. You kind of...
All right.
Like, it's been, like, an eye level kind of like, we need to talk, but just hold together until
We'll
then.
make time.
Yeah, exactly. It's the principal swinging by the student like, we will talk, but you have class, so get your ass to class. That kind of thing.
just fucking hold it together.
Yeah. Wait until
Okay, well,
fourth
then
period.
in that case, if we're going from Night, then I guess at the moment that he appears at the doorway, I think the first thing that Siren would do before anything is he with us? Is it Night or is it Night's shell?
I haven't really decided yet, so go ahead.
Okay. Oh, no, I don't like that.
You don't like the sound of that, huh?
I don't like that because I feel like Siren would have some issues if dealing with a cyber psycho.
I think we all would.
Maybe.
What am I
yeah.
rolling?
Sure. What do you want to
Human-
roll?
Human perception, maybe.
Human perception.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Does that sound correct?
Oh no.
I'm telling my players that I didn't think any of this out.
You've told us 3 times now.
And yeah,
That's how you gaslight people. You say the thing that you want them to believe over and over again until they believe it, and then tell them that you lied the whole time.
this isn't Call of Cthulhu, Red, and you're not the keeper of Call of Cthulhu right now. So calm your tits.
You're right. I'm the GM of CyberpunkRED, which wants me to gaslight my players even more than Call of
Harder.
Cthulhu.
I know.
One
See,
of
I learned it.
one of the things in the rule book, it specifically says if your characters feel safe, you're not running the game correctly. So
See, I learned a long time ago a very important lesson, which is
Red is a liar.
Yes. We love
so.
so have many
Just gonna-
people in my life. No, but I'm just a pseudo-masochist whenever I run or playing games. So, okay, so you got a 16 on human perception. Let me think. I think that's good enough. So there's a reason that you guys are called edge runners. It's because there's a lot of like metaphorical meaning behind it. The whole idea of like you're running on the edge of society. You're like sort of like bleeding between like living normal lives and being like just cutthroat criminals. There's also another implication behind it. You're like running on the edge of sanity. You're running on the edge of your life. Just like one little push could push you over the edge and send you into cyber psychosis, death, prison, any number of horrible things. And he is definitely fulfilling the idea of edge running right now.
On the edge.
Yeah, he is
Yeah, I
teetering
felt like
on the
the
brink.
moment you said there's a reason you're called edge runners, I was like, I know where this sentence is going. Okay, so she will she'll kind of like look him over, and then she'll like purse her lips, open the door wider to let him in, and she'll say that because he said, what did he say? Can you fix me up?
Yeah.
She'll say, if you can keep yourself together, yes, and then kind of lead him towards table, and she will text Fireball to say, in here just one moment, please. Well, it'll probably just be like, come inside, I need you.
Good. I was standing nearby, like making sure Vacant doesn't run off and do something stupid, but I'm just gonna like give the like, and then like go in and be like, hey, what the holy shit? Okay.
Wait, keep it down, okay? Just let's see what we can do first.
No, it's cool. All cool.
Or-
Even though I'm being crazy, I'm acting cool.
Excuse
Hello,
me?
Max.
Excuse me?
Hello. It was me, Fireball. Do you remember?
He just like looks over at you, and as he turns his head, you hear some like strange popping and snapping noises, like static electricity almost, and he just like looks
Oh,
over
right.
at you, and he definitely recognizes you, and he's remembering things that you probably don't want him to remember. And you see this blue liquid start to like ooze down from his temple, and it like drips onto the floor.
Okay, let's start with there, and she'll like move his head back to look at her, and then just start trying to fix where his head is like starting to slide off or whatever. And just try and fix the things that look the most important first of all.
I will go and be like, all right, and I like, start cracking on my knuckles, and I move, and I actually quickly like throw off. I have the fur coat, and I like take off my jacket, and like I even rip the shirt off because I don't want to get his blood and oil all over it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I will go in, and my hands separate out into like 50 different tools, and begin just like, pulling like the cyberware that I can remove out of him, and then like trying to stabilize the rest of it. And I'll just be like, all right, keep him stable because he is like 80% machined at this point.
Yeah, you quickly realized that Knight, the whole facade of like having human skin over things is kind of like how Adam Smasher's set up, to where he has like human skin on his face, but this guy's like, as Alex said, 80% Borg. Like this guy is,
Mm.
whoo man, he is teched out.
Siren is not used to being told what to do in her own clinic, so she's just like, "Yeah, I'll keep him stable. Whatever you want, boss." And then she just continues like, she just tries to, you know, the other 20%, she's looking after that.
I would say he kind of flashes her a look of like, all right, this is really my domain right here. But he will go and like start fixing stuff. Do you want me to make like a cyber check on him?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. I also get a bonus from my field expertise. That should already be active, but let me double check because Roll20 has been kind of stupid lately. Okay, no, I should get an extra 2 for that, so 23.
Okay, I'm gonna say that with a 23, you're easily able to like pull out his all of his like damaged cyberware and stuff like that until he pretty much just looks like a Terminator frame with a few organs here and there inside of it, and yeah. It kind of makes you wonder, when did he start getting bored, and like how long has he been like this? Because this is like creepy. This guy is. If you give this guy like some like a missile, like a shoulder-mounted missile launcher, and some like armor plating, this guy is like 3 steps away from Adam Smasher. So it's the fact that he's been holding on to his sanity this long is probably a miracle. He probably needs to lose some Borgware.
Alright. I have a few parts that I can use to fix some of this, but this is serious damage. I'll need to buy some things. Do you have any supplies around that you don't mind losing? Because if I have metal and rubber tubing, I can do a lot, but the proper actual chrome is all that this man needs. I mean, he is,
Well, I have supplies, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, yeah. So she's like, okay, just hold this, and she's, you know, like, stunning a wound, and she will go and grab all the things that will be needed.
Alec, Kev gave you a reroll, just in case you needed it. Thank you, Kev.
yeah, thank you, Kev. Yes, I will keep that in mind. I'm gonna go and just be like, see, he just looks down and just kind of shakes his head like, oh, there's not much left. Give me, I'll go as fast as I can, a couple of minutes. Just keep him alive. He will have a seizure probably within the next minute or two. I had to stop his heart for a moment while I set some of this back in. And I'm going to go and start like repairing a few things, and it's like with the materials I have and like some of the stuff that Siren has, I'm sure I can do a lot to like get rid of all of the broken pieces, and then like he'll probably still be like missing an arm and like missing part of a leg and like a few other things, but I can at least put him mostly back together. It's not going to look pretty, but he will survive.
I'll be
He's
right
just
back. Guys.
gonna.
Crashing. Give me a minute.
He's basically going to be like RoboCop at this point. Like.
Do you need me to make any check on keeping him stable?
Yeah, make some sort of like medical check.
Can I make surgery?
Yes, that would be appropriate. That'd be very appropriate.
Your surgery or paramedic?
Yes.
21.
21, okay. You managed to keep him stable throughout all this, but yeah, long and short of it is he needs to have some cyberware removed so he can begin the healing process because he's got way too much. Like he's got way too much. If you remove something like the subdermal plating, that would like help him along the way a lot, and it'd also help for him to like restore some tissue to himself naturally. Probably gonna be doing a lot of like skin and muscle grafts with this guy because
Yeah.
you got to replace a lot of the non-synthetic things that he still has. So maybe he'll be mostly, or he'll start working his way back towards human. Right now, you're working on a cyborg, essentially.
Wait, so he will with like also pulling him kind of from the brink of cyber psychosis a bit as well.
Yeah, no, he is with the removal of cyberware. Obviously, he's not awake to protest it, but you know that
No.
he would be like telling you to stop. If he was awake, he would be telling you to
Yeah,
not
but he
remove
also
it.
asked me
But
to fix him, so
What I will do is I will remove his like damaged arm completely and reattach the one that we got from the vampire cyber psycho that does not have the grenade launcher in it.
right,
Um, I think getting rid of the grenade launcher will help. Probably will disable most of his subdermal plating and just try and set skin grafts on top. Well, actually, Siren will have to do that part, but I can at least get his metal skeleton fixed and repair his neural link and the most vital shit he needs to be alive and to walk around.
right.
I think Siren would tell you that as well. She would just be like, we need to in order to, I mean, we can't just fix him. We need to bring him back a little bit. So I'm gonna have to go back to skin. He's not gonna like it.
No, but he's fucking solos. They push themselves way too far. I had same thing with Duke. Every fucking week would come back to me asking me to install new cyberware in him. You know, he was gonna buy a Borg frame like this.
Really?
Yeah.
He asked me to do something for him once, and I gave him a half an hour long lecture. If that makes you feel any better.
Well, you have more willpower than I do. I could never say no to that man.
Did make it very difficult.
Well, I have one thing I can do, but it might hurt us in the hot zone. If I can use the parts, I will get, like I said, I'll get rid of, because I know he has the grenade launcher, and then I assume, does he have like Wolvers or something like that?
Oh yeah, he has Wolvers and he has a lot of like.
So I'll get rid of the grenade launcher, the Wolvers, any other like pop-up weapons like that. But if I can salvage his subdermal armor, his Neuralink, his pain editor, then I will dismantle my Hydra to do the parts so that it won't be as much of a strain on his body using actual proper, like well-maintained chrome.
Yeah, and you'd be a lot better off that way because this guy is like a mix and mash of what you can figure with your expertise and like both of you your expertise in messing around in this kind of stuff. This guy has like 10 years of history of different like levels of chrome installed in him. So he has like really shitty like shit tier Borgware type chrome, and then he has like super premium like really nice stuff. It's like it's like rust right next to like actual chrome. It's terrible.
God, he's a mess. Like the Siren will say that out loud.
I will. Yeah, I'll just be like, Stuka, and I'll take out my Hydra assault rifle and I will dismantle the entire thing to use the parts because I know that he will need them, and nice, clean, properly like military grade parts are the only thing that are gonna keep him from losing his fucking mind.
Right.
So all I have left is the fucking revolver. We have 3 more rerolls. Do you want me to make a weapon stack check for this?
Wow. Thank you, Kev.
Do I not have anything that you can use instead of dismantling the gun?
If you, I mean, that'd be up to Red.
Rerolls for red. I'm sorry, what was the question again?
Do I not have anything that I can use
Instead of me dismantling my gun.
instead of dismantling the gun? I feel like Siren would keep a lot of stuff around.
You could, but it's not gonna be like military grade, like what Alex trying to give up right now. It would be better than what he has, but it wouldn't be military grade.
Okay, so I will say that as you go, as Fireball goes to reach for the gun, Siren will go, "Well, I have stuff. It's not that level, but it's better than." And she'll just point at the rusting, like.
And he'll nod. Alright, if you think it'll work,
It will
mean,
work.
I'm going to tell you right now. Go ahead and do it. If and I'll. You can see he has the revolver like on his hip, like ready to just like literally blow his brains out. Like if Knight starts attacking.
So,
So we
she'll
just got an
grab the
ante
supplies
up.
that she needs,
Oh, no.
and
No.
she'll kind of like look at Fireball, kind of like getting his revolver ready. And she'll take a deep breath and she'll say, "I'm glad you're here with me because the last time this happened, I was by myself. So okay." And then she will make the repairs with her slightly less than premium, but not rusting materials.
Just 1 second.
You're
Make
doing
it.
that. I'm just going to. I just I have to believe someone with this much chrome can come back. I know.
Look, he survived what he survived. Well, we'll just do our best.
So with our up ante, you gave him anesthetic to like keep him under, and you probably plugged something into his neural link to keep him from waking up. But he's gonna sit up.
Oh, oh no!
And he's gonna like look down at himself and see that he's just like wide open, and you have like all those like surgery type things where it's like hold his skin open and stuff like that. He's gonna be looking around, and you see his mouth moving, but he's not talking.
Okay, Knight, look at me. It's okay. I'm gonna try to. Can I try to send him back to sleep again?
You're gonna attempt it.
Oh god. What do you want me to roll?
Whatever check you think would be appropriate.
I guess surgery or.
First aid or paramedic.
Why did my brain immediately
I
go
have
attack
paramedic
roll?
as well. I have paramedic. Would paramedic work?
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Okay, paramedic.
We
Paramedic
have
is better for me.
several rerolls, I think.
Yeah, we have a.
We have so many rerolls.
I'm only allowing 1 reroll per roll, though.
Paramedic.
Oh, okay.
I got a 25.
25, okay. What he's experiencing right now is some sort of cerebral damage, and the neural link isn't functioning properly at the moment. You're not sure how old the neural link is, because to do that you have to pick through his gray matter, and that's probably a bad idea. So you just like you give him another dose of like anesthetic, and you just like gently put him down onto his back.
Sun's getting real low.
And So, where's Vacant in all of this?
She is currently outside.
Okay, Vacant, you're gonna
chilling.
you're gonna so I'm assuming you're like scrolling screen sheets or like something just to like occupy your time.
She's texting, but yes.
You'd see it in all capital
What
letters.
time?
Yeah, like the screen sheets are like popping up like notifications like you'd get, and random screen sheets like shootout on highway, cyber psycho evades police and stuff like that, and max tack, and you see one says vagrant finds a vacancy, and it just like keeps on scrolling by.
I'm sorry, what?
There was an anti-up,
Oh,
so
no.
I figured I'd act on that.
Can I read this?
Sure. Yeah. So you go to the headline and start reading into it a little bit more, and it's saying that Nautilus has made an executive decision to remove Vacant from the band. And she isn't just removing you from the band, she is slandering you. She is saying all these horrible things about you that didn't happen, and like hyperbolizing things that did happen, and being just a horrible, rotten motherfucker. And telling the entirety of Night City that you're just like a twisted corpo sellout.
Keep an eye on Bacon.
I'm gonna call her.
Oh,
Did you mean I'm gonna kill her? Is that what you meant when you said that?
No, call her. Phone her up.
You try to call, but the number you reach is blocked.
oh. Well, I guess we're not going to that
no.
gig.
Oh no. Are they? They're not playing a show tonight, are we?
You don't know. They didn't tell you if they are.
What the fuck? Can I call the drummer Hook?
Yeah, you can call Hook. And Hook does pick up after like several rings, and you probably have to call her like multiple times before she actually does pick up. And when she does pick up, you hear like this like cacophonous roar of a crowd, and she's like, "Hey, I'm not sure who this is, but I'm like really fucking busy right now, dude. I'll call you back later, okay? Bye." And she just like hangs up before you can even say anything.
Guess where I want to go.
So yeah, you're gonna take
No.
off. So perfect. Okay, so the person that's supposed to keep an eye on you is occupied, so you can slip away really easily.
Yep, and she's going to call everyone that she knows to also show up.
Absolutely.
everyone that's part of her posse. So that's 6 people.
Yeah, 6 people, and then you can also get at your level you can roll a, I think it's a D10 to summon like a flash mob.
Yeah, let's do that. This is the best time to use charismatic impact. Okay. A small group of fans, or I could do a large group of fans for a DV12. If I get a DV12.
Give it a shot.
Can I use a reroll?
I'll let you use a reroll for this.
So I went from a 10 to a 26.
Holy shit. Okay, so I'm assuming you're summoning this flash mob on the gig.
I don't know why I'm saying yes. I
Yep.
should be saying, oh no.
Oh no, Vacant's going to get us in more trouble. Anyway.
I'm just numb to it at this point.
Us in more trouble. I'm over here doing my thing, struggling with my PC and desk collapsing.
Jesus Christ.
Red, I thought you said a chilled out session. What are you doing?
Somebody said ante up. I just work here, man. I don't know. I don't make the
Good
rules.
old
This is a Wendy's.
blame Sledge. Gamers. Blame him.
Okay, so let's see here.
She's gonna put out a message saying she's talking shit and they're playing here tonight and we're gonna go and start a war.
So you're on Ziggurat, right? And you're like you're making this like post and stuff like that, and it starts like quickly ticking up in likes. It's like within seconds, it starts like ticking up to tens, and then hundreds, and then thousands, and then there's a bunch of like reposts and stuff like that. Like this thing is catching heat quick, and you basically put out like a call for anarchy, and people love fucking answering that shit. So how are you gonna get over there? Calling a cab? Delamain doesn't exist yet, by the way, so. At least I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't. Not at that level.
I was gonna say. I can't hear you, Art.
Or it is muted. Nope.
No.
Artie. We can't hear you. Okay.
I've got it.
Art's dead.
Art's dead.
Up there.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, there you
I'm gonna call someone to come and pick me up.
go. Okay. Well, a cab driver comes and picks you up.
Not a cab driver.
Oh.
Someone from my posse.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Your posse, like, okay, so they're gonna, like, pull up in a pretty nice car. Like, pretty mid-end, like, nice car. It's like one of those cars, I'm trying to remember the name of the car, but it's like, it's got the uneven front grille on it, to where it's like, it's not,
not really fair.
parallel, yeah, it's not, like, symmetrical. And, they, like, they press a button and the back door opens, and, leans out the window. Get in, motherfucker, we're gonna crash a concert!
I can always count on you, Idol. Shall we?
I don't
Swinging
like,
the umbrella.
I don't like gestures with their figures. I guess I can, do I have free reign over, like, what Idol looks like?
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah, like bleach blonde mohawk. Like, and like, really nice, like, purple tinted sunglasses and, like, really, like, garish earrings, definitely.
Hell yeah.
And as soon as you hop in, he starts like tearing out of the parking lot, like fishtailing all over the place and pulling out. And Siren and Fireball, you.
Do we hear this?
Yes, you do. You hear somebody tearing out of the parking lot.
I
Can
just
I-
like I finish up like an important part of the procedure, and then I hear this sound, and I'm like,
I'm just going to be
and
like,
so the
oh.
first thing I do is check the time, and I realize how long Vacant has been out there unattended.
Can I
I,
send my drones after them?
You can do roll to see if you can.
Okay.
I want to just look out the window and just see if I catch Vacant driving off.
You send your drones. I mean, you rolled for it and you got it. So.
Oh wow.
Um,
God.
at which point you would probably all receive a group message that says, "I've got some shit to do," and then she'll text out the address of the venue.
Okay,
Oh
well,
Christ.
it's fine. I just sent Fyodor and Vanya and Misha and Aloysia.
As I go to pick
Fire
up
support.
this message, do I see in the scream sheet notifications the same?
Oh yeah, yeah. You see it, and it immediately clicks with you. Why?
Read
Oh
this message
shit!
and read this notification, and I just look up and I go, "Oh no."
Vacant's gonna end up on World Star.
World Star. It's not gonna be a pie in the
Oh.
face.
But this fun,
Oh, it's going to.
my drones will
It's
watch over
fine.
them. It's
We'll
fine.
deal with her later.
Moment of like indecision of like, I have a dying man on the table, but also
I'm about to commit a serious crime.
I mean, you know, I'm blasé about it, but what's new in Night City?
I'm about to execute a celebrity. There you go. That's...
she just kind of bitterly mutters to herself, "Well, I'll just add that to the list of things that Siren, number
Oh,
one,
no.
night number two, fucking run after Bacon." I don't get a break apparently, and she just starts mumbling to herself.
That's what I'm gonna cut over to Uptime to see. I'm assuming he's having his meeting with Jukebox.
Yeah. So
Oh, God.
on the way out there, I figure Uptime would be riding on the bike, and pretty much keeping as low a profile as he can. Basically, he has, over the course of like the past couple days, been slightly changing up his look. The jacket starting to not be a thing he wears very often. The visor he still keeps, but like besides that and the deck, he seems to be wearing like slightly plainer and plainer clothing. And so as he's driving out there, he just sort of has like a hood over his face as he's riding with the visor down, and sort of pings up Spectre and just goes, "Spectre, could you do me a favor? Put me through to the old woman."
Oui, monsieur, just a moment. And he would quickly connect you with Dynamo.
Mm-hmm. And once he's sure the connection is there, he goes, "So, last we spoke, I promised I wouldn't bother you again. We have a chance. Remember a long time ago when I ordered the thing, and I told you I'd pay you back double what it was worth if I ever needed it, if you held on to it?"
Yes.
"It's time for me to go loud. I'm cashing it in. The eddies are in your account."
Are you sure you want to do this, Miguel?
And as he's driving, like slightly accelerating a little faster, going towards his meeting with Jukebox. "See, amiga, I'm certain it's time. 2 days, I'm either gonna be out of Night City, or I'm gonna be dead. But either way, I'm retiring from edge running."
There are only 2 ways to escape Night City in which you described. Very well. It will be with you soon. I'll have it here waiting for you to pick up.
Gracias, amiga. And thank you for everything.
Just don't do anything stupid.
Well, don't worry. My job's to be the only person who doesn't. Click. And he's gonna turn off his phone. And then realize, oh shit, that sounds really bad. I think I need to apologize for sorry about that. And eventually he's gonna ride up to wherever the ping is on his HUD. He would have let Jukebox know he's coming. And he is, as he said, coming alone. The only thing he has on his person is the gun, which is plainly visible, and sort of that cloak and the drab, like, gray shirt that he's wearing, and his usual exercise pants.
It's getting pretty late. I'd say it's like 8, 9 in the evening. And, so you see that you when you pull up to the ping, you realize that it's like a diner type place, like one of those like Steak and Shake 50s diner type places, and it's like dimly lit, checkered flooring. There's like a table that runs along one glass wall, and you can just kind of see him there, like sitting and sipping on a cup of coffee, like he's just waiting for you.
Yeah, he's gonna walk in, and as he does, he's gonna sort of pull the hood down a little bit, so his face is only like partially visible, and sit up at the counter and just go, "One water, please. Nothing else."
Yeah, sugar. Is that all you want? Just a water? You don't want a plate of spaghetti or anything like that?
Yeah, team me up some coffee then.
Coffee.
Something strong.
Sure.
Gracias. And once the barkeep walks away, he's gonna turn to his left to Jukebox and just, "Told you I'd be here."
Yeah, I figured as much. Have a seat. I'm here alone, by the way. I'm assuming you're doing the same.
See, I'm really tired of not being able to just get what needs done without shit going crazy. And he sits next to you, or next to a Jukebox.
You run with a really dangerous crew, Chumba. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, that's not the half. Yeah, right. I do.
Like one of the most dangerous group of people I've ever seen. And when I say dangerous, I don't mean that in any sort of like compliment sense. I mean dangerous as in they're gonna get killed, and they're gonna get you killed, and they're gonna get everybody you care about killed. So here's the deal. I'm gonna cut right to the chase, because I'm not one for beating around the bush, as you know. I can get you out of Night City, because I think that's your only bet. I really do think that's your only bet. Yeah, you're gonna still be indebted to me. That's not gonna change. But I can get you to a place that isn't as fucked up and corrupt as the Pacifica Confederation.
I'm interested, but I also have something to offer. It's not charity.
Sure, I'm listening.
We have a job. Not just a job. The job. 2 days. In 2 days, we're going to Arasaka Tower.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I have a contract.
Wait up.
It's legit.
No. You... Do you seriously think this one job's gonna magically make everything better? You think going into the hot zone, where, you know, okay, this, I don't think you understand. This place is hotter than, like, Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Am I making myself clear in that regard?
Nico, I know. I know. I know the odds.
Okay, it's been like 30 years. It's still hot. And it's and it'll practically melt your skin off if you get too close to it. Unless you got the right equipment.
We have the right equipment. Like I said, we've been planning for this. Slowly, steadily building up to a job. We didn't know what it was, but we knew it was coming. It's never enough to pay you back. Not even close, but it's enough to make a good run at it. This job, if it works, it will be enough to square me with you and the rest of them. We will pay off your debt with interest. Jukebox. You know, it's strange, but you and I think, are kind of in an almost similar position. I didn't ask to be tied up with these troops. Not really. I didn't think it was going to be this crazy. My first job with them was just watch as two people do business. And it ended with me killing the leader of a merc gang and us absconding with money. So hot, we couldn't find its owner. For the record, we actually looked. We just couldn't find it.
How do you think I found you in the first place? You iced Ox, and that pretty much set off all the alarms for me.
Yep.
Wasn't too hard. But see, the thing is, Miguel, I pity you. I don't hate you. I don't dislike you. I feel like you're caught up with the wrong group of people, and you're the one getting fucked for it over and over again. I feel bad for you. I genuinely do. To the extent that I'm willing to offer to let you get the fuck out of here in exchange for giving up some of your friends that keep fucking you over. That's what I'm offering you.
I feel you. So, the deal is this. Unfortunately, I'm a dumb, bleeding-heart idiot. And those maniacs? One of them is a lovelorn idiot mourning someone I didn't realize was half as real as he was. Another is a young woman who genuinely deserves to grow up in anywhere but Night City, but grew up here. And you know what? I think she actually might survive here when she's not edge running. And another one? I'll admit, I'm smitten. So I can't just leave without trying to square things once. So, the deal is this. This deal won't fix everything, but it'll square my debt with you. And clear that. Biotechnica I'm always going to be running from, and I've made my peace with that. But I want to buy that ticket. I square our debts, with all of us, with you, with this deal. It'll be in 2 days, so on the third day, you'll get our money. I'll meet you on the tarmac. And if possible, if possible, I'd like to see if we can get Siren out of here too. If she's willing. She's one of the quiet ones. If I die, you claim my bounty. I've set up a simple program, Dead Man's Switch. I die, it'll ping my location. High frequency. I'll give you a code. You come claim my bounty, which is like at what, 1.7 mil now, Eddies? It'll pay for everything and a little bit over. And all I ask, you let those few idiots who survive go. Cut ties with them, let them do whatever suicidal nonsense they're going to do. I'm sure they'll get theirs coming, or they'll make it, but either way.
As you're talking, the waitress lady walks up and she's like holding the cup of coffee. Like, I'm just gonna wait for like a good moment of like levity here so I can give you the coffee. She's just like waiting.
That smells delicious, thank you, amiga. And he just like holds out his hand to take it.
You're welcome. That'll be $4 whenever you're ready, she says. She like walked over and behind the counter.
He just pulls out his agent and just pings her 4 eddies wirelessly.
Let me make this like 100% clear, Miguel, because you're familiar enough with the criminal lifestyle, but you're not familiar enough with the criminal lifestyle. People are gonna chisel you no matter which way you go. The thing is, the people that survive, especially here in Night City, and I know I haven't spent a whole lot of time here, but it's not that much different from the rest of the United States. The people that survive here are the people that screw each other over before they get screwed over. And here's the thing, you've already been fucked. You are like a prostitute to these people at this point. All you are around for is to get fucked. And you keep doing it over and over again, and you're about to get like the most supreme fucking gangbang going into that hot zone. And you're just gonna lie on your back and take it. Because you know what kind of person you are? You're the kind of person that doesn't realize when they've been abused. But I'm not gonna stop you. Because your corpse is worth more to me if you're gonna go in and do that stuff than it is alive. So, that's the end of this meeting. If you want to go and get yourself killed, I'll go and scrape your body off of the glowing rocks in the middle of the city, and I'll get my money either way. But think about this for a second, Miguel. I've been double-crossed hundreds of times. It's part of the business. It's part of the world that you live in. And even if you leave Night City, stuff will follow you, and you know that. So what makes you think that you can just run away? Stop, man. You've been running your whole fucking life. Stand your fucking ground for once. I believe in you. I know I don't mean much. I know you hate my guts and you'd probably fucking spill my intestines all over the floor as soon as you get the chance. But I'm offering you some premium advice right now.
He's gonna hold his hand up and just say, Nico, I actually don't hate you. I did. Full disclosure, when you threatened us, our first thought was, how can we pay you off? We did the math. Realistically, no. The next weeks, we're contemplating how many ways we could try to kill you. And you know how that fucking worked. It didn't. And then we just went back to trying to pay you off again, and trying to find a way to do it. Man, I realized, when you invited us over for the dinner, you and me, we really aren't as different as you say. You're right. You're harder. A little more rough than me. Around the edges. A little sharper. But it costs you nothing to just let me die. And here you are. Pitying me. You're as fucked as I am by all this. I'm sorry you're here. I'm sorry it couldn't be easier. I'm sorry I'm not one of those maniacs. I'm not. But one more run for the Edge Runner. Either way, you get your money. And you have my thanks for your patience, believe it or not. He holds out a hand. I'll meet you on the tarmac. And if not, my money will anyway. Amigo.
He'd take your hand and he'd lean in real close and he'd, like, pretty much his mouth to your ear. There's people that you know that are going to fuck you over. And he'd just give your hand a squeeze and pat you on the shoulder and he'd start making out the door.
I know. He would say as he's walking away. Just let him walk away and then just get a couple of like actual physical eddies and put them on the table as a tip and walk out. And as he does, he's just gonna quickly flick his wrist and his his deck is just gonna start playing a little bit of music over the comm. And it'd be the song you wrote for him, by the way, Artie. Because I think he really likes that song.
Let me
So.
hold that
My
one
heart.
up.
Oh God, my heart.
Is that a free runner? Was that your song?
Yep, free runner.
Nice. Okay, let me pull that
Oh.
up real quick. And,
Oh, my heart.
oh, I'm dying. Okay. So
It's too cute.
Oh, I
Stop
feel
it.
emotional when he's in a travel lodge. Come on.
So- So cutting back
Oh.
over to Vacant, you're just like completely tearing down the street, like fucking like 120 miles an hour, and you're heading like right towards this this event, this show, and you see a bunch of people like gathered outside, and they're like yelling and screaming, and you see people getting into fistfights with each other, just exactly what you had planned, and now
fuck.
you're here to sort of be the icing on the cake.
She's gonna stand on the hood of the car.
Showtime, boss! Let's fuck him up!
She's gonna stand on the hood of the car and just scream and see how many people turn in and notice that she's there now.
Oh yeah, everybody there was just like, and this was like uproarious yell, just like start yelling, and they see you there, and it was, you being there isn't just like, for them, isn't like a good feeling. For them, it's like, it's time to go berserk, and they start like tearing through the crowd, start beating the shit out of people. Some of them are pulling knives and weapons and like fucking killing each other.
God.
You're causing an actual bloodbath right now.
I'm gonna. This is probably a fucking stupid idea, but can I walk through the crowd?
Absolutely, they're
Oh,
parting
nice.
for you, and the people that are there with you, they're like literally beating the shit out of people to make a path for you.
The freaking
Oh.
red sea.
I'm sorry, did you say it's a stupid idea now? Just kidding.
What?
Now it's a stupid idea?
No, it's a stupid idea.
I just feel like
So it's
Simon
fine.
would,
Going
I
to the
feel like
crowd is the better.
Simon would send you a message that's very much like that vibe of like, stop, no, come back.
It's like an all lowercase letters, just like, I've given up at this point, I'm just gonna try to make an effort.
It literally just reads, this is probably pointless, but whatever you're planning is dumb. Return to my clinic at once.
If anyone makes
the
a
corner.
swing on Vacant, one of my drones will shoot them.
Layla Connors to the principal's office.
She's just fucking walking like the Messiah towards the stage as the crowd parts. Oh, yeah, when you look at the message, it just says sent. There's she hasn't seen it.
So there's a couple of people that like break from the crowd to try to, and they have like knives, like cheap knives, and they're like trying to make at you, and you see their heads just pop as like you like the drones fly over you, and they're like kind of like a unholy halo as they're just like shooting down anybody that actually gets close enough to you to do damage. And you're like making your way towards the stage. You're like right there, and you're like walking up on stage, and the security guards are like getting out their weapons. They have like submachine guns, and they're like cranking them ready to go, and the drones are just like picking them off, and they're completely just like trying to dive for cover and to save Nautilus. And you notice Hook's already taken off. There's nobody behind the drum set. They're just gone. They're like, I'm not fucking with this. This is not my fight. So they're gone. Nautilus is still up there, and she's like fucking shooting at your people in the crowd with a polymer one shot.
My God, murder!
Yeah, it's turned into an actual bloodbath.
I'm gonna stand next to. I'm gonna go up the stage and try and hopefully she doesn't try and shoot me when I try this. I want to stand like face to face. If I can get close enough.
Oh yeah, you get like right up behind her and she turns around and presses the gun to your head and she just has this like manic like just fight or flight look on her face. She's like profusely sweating. She's obviously like bruised and battered because people were trying to attack her, and she just like looks at you in the eyes. You fucking.
This is where Baker just leans in and gives her a hug.
You fucking psycho bitch. You've done everything you possibly can to ruin this band from like the very get-go. What the fuck are you doing here now?
Vicken is unusually calm with the gun pressed against her head, and she says nothing. She's just staring at her with the most manic, not even a manic look, actually, no. She's just staring at her like she almost feels sorry for her. She's got that kind of look in her eye of, oh, you poor thing.
You fucked everything up. You're killing people. We're gonna be all over. The cops are gonna be here in fucking seconds. You are an actual, like, cyber psycho or something. What the fuck is wrong with you?
She just smiles.
She-
I'm gonna try something, but I don't know if I should. Actually, no. I'm just gonna tell you what I want to do.
Please.
I want to grab the gun with my cyber arm and slowly move it towards her head.
Okay. This is gonna be a contesting
Very slowly.
athletics, I believe. Actually, I'll say this is brawl because like this is technically like
Brawl.
grappling.
Something I'm good at. Where's my ball stand?
Something she is not good at.
No, I hope not. Where is it under? Not reflexes. Here it is. That is a 18.
Okay. You as you start with your cyber arm, you like clasp it over the gun and you start like turning it around, and she's like trying to hold on to it as like hard as she can, and you hear her like wrist snapping as it's like turning unnaturally, and you're like breaking her arm to point the gun at herself.
And then she's gonna lean in and whisper to her. So, and she's gonna try and jerk her wrist to make her pull the trigger.
Wait, what did you whisper?
Yeah, what was the whisper?
She whispers, Vacant's going solo.
That's kind of badass. Actually.
So
And she's gonna try and jerk her wrist to make the gun go off.
everything seems like in slow motion at the moment. Like there's no music. It's literally just a ringing in your ears, and you turn the gun around and like force her to pull the trigger, and you see the bullet like glide over her nose and like go tumbling from hitting the bone and go right through her head, and it just splatters all over. And there's just like this moment of silence, and then there's like uproarious cheer as it like everything just if things were bad now, everybody's pulling out guns, everybody's pulling out weapons, everybody is just killing each other, like beating the shit out of each other, and your group is doing the best because they got to drop on everybody. Like nobody was expecting this sort of thing, and security guards are getting maimed to death by people's wolvers, and the drones are like clearing out people that would get close enough to you to do any damage. You're basically invincible right now.
Oh my god, this is a scene from the fucking Warriors. Jesus.
Is the mic live?
Warriors, come on and play.
Is the mic live?
Oh yeah, it's hot. You can do a concert. Go ahead.
I'm not doing a concert. I am going to scream into the mic to tell everyone to stop fucking around and see if they listen to me.
Oh, everybody stops. Like, drop of a hat. Everybody just like turns to look at you for instruction.
I've been through so much shit in the last few days alone, and that was just the nail in the coffin. And she points to Nautilus's corpse on the floor. Why? You're all fans of Vagrant, and I get that, but I need help. Someone has threatened my life, and I want to do something about it.
Everybody's just listening and waiting for instruction. They're ready to go.
We just made peace with Jukebox. Fuck.
There is a bounty on a friend's head. I want the person who put that bounty erased. That person's call sign is Jukebox. Anyone associated with the... What's the family's name again?
The Luchess
Luchess,
family.
yeah.
Anyone associated with the Luchess family should fear to walk the streets of Night City.
We are all so dead.
I'm gonna shoot you. No, I'm telling you right now. If there's any part of your brain that's still sane in there right now, your character would know. The next time I see you, I will kill you.
What have we started here?
What if we started? What do you mean we?
What if you started? What if we? You did. All you had to do was go, oh, that's sad. I found a new band.
No,
No, it was Street Riot.
Anybody that knows.
I think that
I just
Victim
think-
is the main
I
villain
think-
of this campaign.
I just need all to just take note. Even Red looks stressed right now.
Uh-huh.
This is a problem. This is a...
That's
Okay.
my intention.
So that's a good point. That's a good point to cut that scene up. So here's my thing. Anybody that knows how I like to run campaigns and play characters, Art is embodying the chaos I like to have in my characters. And yeah, I'm just gonna say that, nothing more, because that's just, this is just like, I don't even have to
Oh, I
fucking
love you, Art.
do
I love
anything.
But also,
Homer Simpson strangling Bart, like,
The
ah!
idea. I just love the idea of like the two scenes running parallel of just Uptime just being like, you know, like we're a lot alike. You're a really good friend. Thanks. Like shaking the hands, and then it just showing Bacon going, "Kill Jukebox," and everyone associated with them.
oh my god.
That's a good, that's a good, it's good cinema right
And then
there.
just cut to Siren, just like, just gulping, just like I feel like we're in trouble.
Cut to Fireball, like, looking over his shoulder from his computer, playing Elflands, like, making a new account, like, huh?
Huh?
Okay.
He's just like, the fuck?
Just like listening to the concert, like, oh shit.
Well, it's like he has on his feet. It's like you can see what his drones can see. It's like, oh, this is not good. This is probably a bad situation.
This is probably a bad situation.
Siren's gonna look up at you and go, what's happening?
Vacant started the riot and told thousands of fans to
It's
kill.
probably a good idea not to tell Siren. I'm just gonna put that out there right now.
I'm gonna ask you: do you think Fireball would ever keep his mouth shut when it's important?
Oh shit. Okay.
So they started the riot, and they told all of their fans and followers to kill Jukebox and any Luchess family, and they did this after killing Nautilus.
What? That's not a funny joke, Fireball. That's a joke. You're joking.
I am very serious right now.
Okay, he's gonna pull out her agent and immediately text Uptime like, "Get out of there right now." Like,
What's the timing with this, Red? When is this coinciding?
You're like walking out of the diner, and then you just, like, get this message, just, like, get out of there, like, all capital letters, like, what the fuck?
He literally raises an eyebrow.
and then just Vacant started a war.
Flying. What? And he's gonna immediately, like, just... I figure at this point, he's just going to, like, he's probably going to just go, like, full war mode. Like, his visor is gonna just, like, click on. It's gonna be like, all right, so I need to see everything, Spectre, like right now, and just like immediately the visor just slots down over him. Just, I need to know everything, and just like starts flying through the scream sheets, going as quickly as he can, and as he does, just oh no, and just like
somebody made a
biting
GIF
his
already. Somebody made a GIF already of Nautilus's brains getting blown out like all over the stage. Like it's like a perfect GIF. It's just like playing on replay on one of the scream sheets.
I will say too. I will turn to Siren. I'm gonna throw this out there. If you're not feeling it, then fine. Do you want me to just blow your brains out right now, and then I'll kill myself?
For a really long beat, you watch as Siren considers this. He's just looking at you like. No. Don't go there. Don't go there.
I have one other. I have 4 drones with gun that are surrounding Vacant right now. I could kill them.
She's too volatile. She's too volatile.
Okay.
And also, she's also rapidly texting like uptime to be like while she's talking to be like, confirm you are okay. Confirm you are okay.
Uptime immediately responds, I'm all right. I just made peace with Jukebox. Period. I need to have a talk with Vacant. Period. And then like a little like typing pause. Are you safe?
Okay. I'm gonna just say lots to talk about. I'm safe. Get in line.
Fair enough. Like winky emoji, and then is there a live feed of right now Vacant? Like Vacant, where are you? Are you leading this mob? Are you like, what's the deal, yo?
On the stage at this point. If no time has passed, then she's still on the stage.
I'm just saying, you should just do a concert.
Yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah, might as well make some money.
I'm not doing. I mean,
while you're
I
getting
could
us
just.
all killed. Go
I mean,
for
I
it.
don't have a drummer or a bass player, so.
It's fine. You don't need them. You're going solo.
Yeah. I messaged you. Read my message.
I know. I saw it. I know what I'm gonna do.
So Uptime is going to take a moment and just breathe. He's just gonna open his he's just gonna open up his agent and just type out to Vacant. And can I make a security roll to override her phone's like mute feature or anything else? I want that thing to be as loud as possible in the ring. And I want it to be my ringtone. Make it as clear as possible. So he's gonna use his
Is it the funeral march music? As it comes through?
No, although I did debate going with the Imperial March.
Yeah.
It's the Benny Hill theme.
There you go. 19. What do you think? Enough?
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay. So he's going to immediately just like open his deck and just sort of like activate it at the same time, go into his agent, and immediately go, Spectre, I need to own Vacant's phone now. And he's just gonna snap his fingers and introduce about 60 gigs worth of like the most brutal code he can create to sever it from any other network and just get her phone to be basically a walkie-talkie with him.
Understood, monsieur.
Ring, ring, ring. Banana phone. on your end, Artie.
I mean, she's got the internal vision, so she's just hearing that in her own head.
Mhm.
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
Yeah.
She's like desperately confused on the live stream. Just the fuck. I mean,
Ring,
she
ring,
will
ring,
answer.
ring, ring,
Yeah,
ring.
you finally lost your humanity. You're finally cyberghosts.
Immediately, Uptime's face icon would appear on the screen, and just immediately below, we need to talk right now.
Take
All
it
caps.
back.
Period.
I mean, are you texting or have you called her?
He's texting and he is calling you at the same time because you haven't answered so far. He has typed this as a simultaneous text.
She answers it, but you just hear the roar of the crowd.
He's going to immediately use the noise cancellation feature on your phone, so you can hear. Hola, Vacant. So, you've been busy. It's been what? 3 hours? You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted again.
Yeah, it's all right. He didn't mute you. He does when you talk.
Bueno, suerte.
Hello?
Yeah, we
Am
can
I
hear you.
back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, sorry. Start again. No, we're back again. What did you last say?
All he last said,
Been busy.
hello, Vacant. You've been busy. Been what? 3 hours since I last saw you?
Yeah.
Vacant. What the hell did you do?
I don't know. It seemed like the right choice.
Here's what's going to happen, Vacant. You're going to go to the mic. You're going to put your agent up to it. And you're going to plug me into the PA. You're a band. You work with a band. You have to know how to hook up your agent to this shit. Do it. It's time for us to have a little chat.
Oh, can't hear you.
You
can't
muted
hear
again,
you.
yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. The timing is terrible, I know.
My desire for Fireball to make this worse is so strong.
Siren just physically holding Fireball back.
It's like,
Right, am I back?
Yes, you are.
Alright. What I said was the way that she's talking, it almost sounds like she's completely void of any emotion currently. She's in deep shock.
Okay.
So and the last thing she said was, "Yeah, we can talk right now." I'm not doing a whole lot, if I'm honest.
When I say we, I mean the mob.
The mob? And she turns
Put
and looks
me
and-
on the PA.
She's thinking. You can see it on the live feed that she's just kind of staring at the PA and then back at the mic and just kind of going between the two.
I saw your little speech. I know you are trying to help me.
Oh, I upset them, didn't I? They got
Let
angry.
me help you.
They're not here to hurt me.
No, let me help you. Because right now, you've made this very difficult. And I genuinely don't know if we can fix it. But we
But
need to
that's-
try together.
But that's all I do, right? I make mistakes.
Now is
Bigger
not
ones.
not the time for you to have an emotional collapse on stage in front of an angry mob you've just incited to violence against a potential rival we just made peace with. I'm gonna need you to do me a huge favor. And I know that you're out of your depth. And I know you're young and dumb. And you do all these things because everyone makes these mistakes. And you have the misfortune of being on a stage big enough where these mistakes are public. And these mistakes happen where everyone can pick them apart and hold you at gunpoint. And you can hold them at gunpoint. I get it. I do. Believe it or not. I had the misfortune of all my stupid mistakes being made running from my life. So I'm telling you, as a friend, as someone who views you as a younger sister, all I want you to do is live. Let me save your fucking life. Just once.
The little sister line got me. I was about to say no, but now I have to reconsider.
Let me think about that for a moment. Puts him on hold. Just like-
The elevator music going on in the background.
Oh god. Okay. Just for that little sister line, she's gonna do it.
Okay.
She's gonna slowly walk over and hook up to the PA system. And she'll go back to the mic and she'll say, I have someone here who wants to talk to everyone. And she'll step back from the mic.
It's Uncle Up time.
I know, Jesus
Me and
Christ.
Fireball just sitting there watching this entire live stream, like
She just what the fuck?
night still like open on the table.
Yeah, and that night's like fucking opened up like a frog dissection in high school right now. It's just like fucking.
I turn to Fireball and I just say, there was a moment where I had to choose between going after Vacant and continuing with this operation, and I think I made the wrong choice. I do think I made the wrong choice.
It is all right. You know, I remember after Duke died, I said, should I message them? Should I leave them alone? And I think I made the wrong choice.
Maybe?
I've kind of lost everything.
Just for
Well.
flavor's sake, Vacant is standing on the stage, but she's tuning the guitar.
Hmm.
So she is like present and listening, but she's just tuning.
Okay.
Well, I might be about to lose everything, so we can toast to that, I guess.
Yes. Damn it. I am really not loving this whole situation.
So
Okay, no, let's just see. Miguel will fix it. He'll fix it. He always does.
I know how we could make it worse.
Let's not do that.
So Miguel standing on, outside this diner in this random part of Night City, probably on the outskirts, sort of walks out towards where the boardwalk is and stands out on the divider line between the ocean and the pavement and drops his visor. And he dons his Netrunner persona. So you would see the full like hologram. I assume there's like television screens and stuff, like big projector screens and stuff in this place.
Yeah.
It's a Night City. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So if it's not too much to ask, I'm gonna borrow one of those holo projectors and just sort of project his Netrunner persona, kind of over the stadium. And you would see what would have been the spitting image of Uptime, like at this point, like what, a month ago? It's really not been that long. Except, yeah, there you go. And except that his face is completely obscured by a mask. His eye, like just a normal like cloth mask. His eye is obscured by a visor. but most of it obscured by like a hoodie pulled in close, and just this slightly flickering blue ghost that honestly wouldn't look too out of place in a riot during the early 2010s. And was standing over the crowd and using the voice distortion that he would use online to say, "Hello, my name is Uptime. I am currently the most wanted man in Night City. And I am here to do the one thing that so far I've not seen anyone try. Vacant's a friend, and I care about them immensely.
I was tuning. She's like, huh?
They have been through a lot. All of us have. Night City takes, and it carves, and it harms. It's a kiln. We go in clay. We come out fragile. Sometimes beautiful. Always broken. I've been running my entire life. From corpos, from coyotes, from mercs. No more. But I'm doing it on my terms. I don't need you to kill a man for me. Or even the Luchesses. They're a symptom of a greater illness. This city burns. It eats itself. You kill yourselves. You eat each other. Enough! Enough. I don't need your knives. I don't need the riot. I just need you to do one thing for me. Because by the end of the week, I might not be here. If you want to do something for me, for us, for Vacant, I ask. One night of peace. Go home. Go to your families, your pets. Go play Elf Lines online, watch your favorite Hollow vids. Go for a walk. For tonight, let's just have Night City be a city, not a meat grinder. Let me look out tonight onto the beach and just see a beach. Please. Gracias, Chumbas. I'll see you all out there. And he's gonna cut the feed. It's not even gonna see what the reaction is. He's just gonna, like, retract the visor, and with what little left of the audio connection he has to Vacant, just gonna say, "Come home. I'll see you there." He's gonna get on the bike and terminate the call and start driving back to Siren's house.
Okay. I was gonna have you roll, but no. So okay. Back to Siren and Fireball.
And just kind of breathe a little bit. All right, that was pretty good. Well, I had an idea. Not to make this worse, I should admit something.
Fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Siren is gonna just. She's kind of still looking at the feed, and she looks like which is kind of rare. She looks like quite emotional, having like listened to that speech. And when you say, "Oh, that was pretty good," she'll say, "Well, he's very good with his words." And then when you say, "I have to admit something," like the siren that you all know and love will come back. The she'll just turn and she'll go, "What?"
I was going to do something rash, but I don't want to do it anymore.
What are you going to do?
I called Mordecai Hoffman, and I told him that I have the gun, and I asked him how much he would pay for it. He said $500,000. I really think he could do more than that, but I have it rigged on a biometric that if anyone other than I actually took vacant off of it, if anyone other than me pulls the trigger, the gun explodes. And so I was going to give it back and let it fucking kill him. And Militech would kill me. And I was going to give the money to automatically go to you and to Uptime and to Vacant. And I thought it would be one last nice thing I could do. Something to make Duke proud of me. I don't want to do it anymore. And it's not that I don't want to give you money. That's not what I mean. What I mean is Duke's gone. What am I doing? What am I doing?
You know what? You know what I think the best thing you could do for Duke right now would be? You need to start living for yourself. I'm saying that as someone who has grieved over someone that I was very close to. I have been through the same thing that you have been through, and I understand what it is like to try and live for other people. I did it for too long.
You know, when I was very little, my family, we came over here from Ukraine. Bad situation over there. And so we came to Night City. And my parents, they worked in different things, and I was at the family's house, and they wanted me to come with them to go downtown. But I said, no, it's boring. It's all these corpos, and they have fancy buildings, but I want to play home. I had a new Segatari game. They had just announced next year they're going to do Elf Lines Online, and I was all excited. So I was playing my favorite games to get all excited for it. And so I didn't go with my parents. I stayed home, and I played my games, and they were down the block when the Arasaka Tower blew up. I was supposed to be with them, and I wasn't. I was at home playing games. And I practiced, and I got really good at making weapons. I went back to Ukraine. I ended up in prison a few times. I killed a few people. I lived. But I came back. I proved myself. I worked for Hoffman. Fell in love with handsome nerd. And then he created Duke personality, and I just he didn't ever stay home. He always... I don't want to be that person anymore. So, what I want to do, I want to help you and Uptime and Vacant go to the hot zone, do this job, and I want to go back to the one thing I'm good at, which is making things. You know, and he holds up his metal arms. I'm so good with my hands. You know? I just think we need a chance to do it right. So I'm going to, no tricks. I'm going to sell the gun to Mordecai Hoffman. Militech can have it. It's one gun. Like Militech won't just have some other dumbass come and make something incredible for them? What am I holding on to? Nothing. A dream. I'm trying to swing for a ghost. But with that money, and he's gonna look down at Knight's body. It'll be enough to put him back together and to get myself ready. To get all of us enough seed money. If we do survive, we can actually have a good life. I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna ask Wizard to go on the date with me. I think, and I think that would be really nice. And I think I won't have to be alone anymore, and I won't just burn everything around me all the time. I think I could be a good person if I did one good thing in my life.
Being alone does really suck, doesn't it?
Yeah. I have him stable. I'm going to call Mordecai Hoffman and get this gun off of me.
You sure?
Yeah. If Militech comes and kills me outside of your apartment, I'm really sorry. Oh, and
you
by
know
the
what?
way,
This apartment has seen a lot, Fireball. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I'd never want to see this clinic go, but I can't wait to get rid of it now because I think everyone in Night City knows where I live, and that makes me very uncomfortable. I'm just kind of mad.
we'll need some time after we stabilize him. Maybe we could play a board game.
Like you'll see, like Siren's eyes just like light up a little bit. And she's like, "Yeah, I thought you were going to ask me to play Elflands Online, and I'd have been down for it. But
No,
what kind of board game do you want to play?
You can pick. I have to say,
You let me pick?
Neuron activation.
Not Monopoly.
I'm gonna walk towards the door. Let me make a call and get this over with. And that Miguel is pretty handsome, don't you think? He's gonna point. And he's gonna go outside and close the door before he even answers.
Siren. I don't know. I just kind of feel like at this point, Siren's just drinking heavily, but tea. But she's just not opened the cup. And as you say that and close the door, she's just gonna drop the mug, and she's gonna be like, "Shit."
As you drop the mug, you see a hand at like lightning speed reach out to catch it.
Oh my god. Oh, is it what, nighttime?
Yeah, nice. That was heavy. He just said he'd like set it down on the table next to him.
You're awake. How are you feeling?
Drowsy.
Hmm. Out of interest, how much of that did you hear?
For your sake, none of it.
She's gonna like put the mug on the table. Well, okay. We did our best. I know that's not going to be much consolation because I remember that's the first thing that Stretcher said to me, and it was no consolation at all. So but it's some of it is better and some of it is not as good as what you had before, and I made some decisions that you might not like, and I'm sorry if you don't, but I'm not sorry as well.
He would like turn to like sit up, and the fact that he is just able to get like basically he's like almost fully recovered from like a surgery, so you can tell that the only thing that was like keeping him from going cyber psycho was his natural constitution, because this guy is literally like built like a fucking meat house. Like he just sits up and like puts his hands on his knees and like looks down at himself, and you can tell he's like analyzing all the surgery lines and seeing all the stuff that was taken out, and he just nod a little. That's fine. You did your best, right?
Your best.
You did what you thought was right, not your best. He'd clap her on the arm and he'd stand himself up. Think I'm done with the edge running scene?
I think all of us are done with the edge running scene, to be quite honest.
He'd snatch up his jacket and he'd hold it up, look at the back of it, and you could see that, like, through all the scratches and bullet holes and stuff like that, it said Night City Cutlery.
He wants to be a cook.
Say that again. I think it kind of cut out. What did you say?
He's holding up a jacket, his, like, leather jacket that he always wore, and it's, like, in faded leathers with bullet holes through it and cuts and stuff like that. It says Night City Cutlery.
Night City Cutlery?
Yeah.
Do I know what that is?
Yeah, they literally just make knives and stuff like that. And it's literally, like, kitchen knives and stuff like that.
It's a blacksmith. Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh my god.
Wait, wait. Okay. Siren's gonna raise an eyebrow. Okay. Well, it really is good to see you. Up and about.
Good to see you, too. I think I'm gonna go back
Thank
to
you.
what my father meant for me to do before he passed away.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's so good to see everyone getting such a happy ending.
Keep in mind
Or
that
at
there's
least
no
one
such thing as happily ever afters. People often forget that the story still continues even though the book is finished. He'd say as he pulled the jacket on over himself.
All right, Red. I see you. I see you, Red.
That's oddly poetic for an.
Yeah.
Knights never talk this much, usually just like, sure, yeah, okay, shut
yeah,
up.
yeah, and I'm just kind of getting that.
It's amazing
I
what
would
not having to
understand if
combat
you never want to see it
cyber
again.
does.
But if you did, you're always welcome to come and play board games, or I don't know, hang out and do normal things that are not trying to get ourselves killed.
He'd nod, and he was like
You know.
fixing his jacket and like checking it out, and it was still like ripped to shreds, but he still liked the jacket. He just zip it up. He tuck his hands into his pockets, look over at you. You wouldn't want to play board games against me. I'm a fucking bitch at Monopoly.
We will not be playing Monopoly. Monopoly and I have a history, and it is not a pleasant one. I like to think of myself as a mostly collected person, but it is my one kryptonite.
Understandably so.
It's a horrible game.
I'm pretty good at Risk, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You probably are, but you're probably not as good as me.
I'll hold you to that.
Do you think you'll be okay? Are they looking for you? They'll be looking for him, right?
He was like taking out his like glasses and putting them on, and his glasses are like have some sort of like cybernetic enhancement to him, so he's just like reading something at the moment. They probably are, so I should be on my way. I don't really want Max Tech knocking on you, though.
I would really appreciate it if Max Tech didn't know where I lived too. I don't think I can cope.
Max Tech, my bad, I misspoke. He just nod. Thanks for everything. And he'd pull out his agent and... Well, he probably didn't. He probably has an internal agent. He'd press a finger to his temple, and you'd be transferred 100,000 eddies. And he was just transferring that, and he'd start walking outside.
Wait, what? Where did you? Okay. Hey, what's next? Okay, and then Siren's gonna get out her agent. And she's gonna text Uptime, and she's gonna say, "Are you coming home?"
I figure he's been driving this whole time. So, Red, how long do you think it's gonna be till he gets there?
Couple of minutes.
Oh. Okay.
In the meantime, that's gonna be Fireball's phone call.
Yes.
It'll probably be very brief because Mordecai's like the New York Minute kind of guy. Like you got seconds to talk.
I'm going to call Mordecai Hoffman.
Okay. Ring. He answers. Yeah.
Okay. I'll sell it to you right now.
Okay.
No bullshit.
No bullshit?
No bullshit.
Okay, what are you asking for?
Well, we said $1 million eddies, right?
We said 500,000, you prick.
Alright. 500,000. Come out. We'll hand it over. And I will personally put the biometric lock on your hand so that you can use it.
Good. I'll be there in a few days.
No, right now.
The fuck do you mean right now?
Right now.
I'm across the fucking country from you, are you stupid?
Okay, send someone. I'm sorry, is Militech one person? Come on.
I want it personally.
You're rich. You can get here fast. Come on.
2 days.
Every day I have to wait, the price is going to go up. Come on. You can't send no one?
2 days. You'd hang up on you.
I'm going to text back a picture of myself holding it like...
What a cool guy, my favorite.
Oh my god.
You can have the gun. Oh no, it has my germs. I guess you're gonna have to deal with that.
Oh, I licked it very bad.
You can have the gun, but I licked the handle up and down, full tongue.
I have one more call to make.
Okay,
I'm going to call Wizard.
cool. Take a
Maybe tonight.
tonight. No, 2 days. Tonight. No, 2 days. Okay, so few rings, and then she finally picks up. Yo.
Hey, it's Fireball.
Oh,
So,
what's up, big guy? What you want?
how's the account, right? Pretty great.
Pretty fucking great, dude. It's like preem. That's what the kids are saying these days, preem, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm in my 40s. I don't know none of the fucking lingo anymore. Look, we are going job into the hot zone, cause crazy shit. I might be, get like 1,000 times worse than Chernobyl in the course of a few minutes, like in 2 days. You're hot, I'm hot. Let's get it happening, you know what I mean? Like, do you want to go out on a date? Do you want to have something popping?
There'd be like a lull of silence, like for a couple of seconds. You're really bad at this.
Yeah, I'm really terrible at it, but like, come on, I'm cute and I want to take you out to like something nice. And like, you're really good looking. Come on, you don't want to like hang out with me and make out a little bit?
You're kind of old, but
Yeah, but that means I have experience.
yeah, okay. We're not fucking on the first date, though. Fair warning.
No, I'm a gentleman, sorta. But what, do you want to get like ramen or something? I know a dope ramen shop.
Yeah, fuck it, sure.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright, what, like an hour?
Well, fucking. Hey, man, I'm working. How about tomorrow?
Alright, tomorrow. But I gotta say, we're an attractive pair. Like, come on, we shouldn't waste this opportunity that destiny has set ahead of us. You know what I mean?
Okay, now you're milking it.
Alright. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I'm going to like end the call, and then I will send them a shirtless selfie of myself flexing.
Of course. Of course.
I sent you my abs. Why are you not responding?
Fuck's sake.
I can't not picture Mr. Babinski every time. I can't.
Babushka.
But like Mr. Babinski, but with like robot arms. I can't.
Look at it, Bobinski.
Less rats, more robots.
Yeah. Like instead of the rats, it's like little drones.
Oh god, that'd be great.
Oh.
And as soon as I realize that, we're like, oh shit, I haven't fucking. That's not going on in a long time. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh god.
You see Night walk out, and you can just kind of like feel him looking down at you, like, what the fuck?
I'm fucking leave me alone. I'm going through something. Oh shit, that's you. Oh fuck.
You're alive! You're awake!
Babe, are you good? You said the sick, or are you with us?
I'm with you. Not in the literal
Alright.
sense.
Alright, good. Well, I'm glad. I had to put a lot of you back together. Don't be mad at Siren. I made a lot of the calls to rip most of that chrome out of you. But it was either that or put a bullet in your fucking skull because, you were like right on the brink there, my friend.
I know. I've been taking mood regulators. It says he slid his jacket off of his shoulders. And he, like, held it up. Can you fix this?
Yeah, give it here. And I'm still shirtless outside. I'm gonna just like quickly sew it up. It takes like 20 seconds to fix up and like patch everything with my tool hand, but I'll toss it back. Hey, if you ever want like nice clothes, I think you and I are same size. I have another fur coat at my apartment.
Not on West suits. It says he pulled his tattered old jacket back on, and he's gonna put a finger up to his temple, and he's gonna send you 100,000 eddies as well.
And I'm gonna be like, thanks, man. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it.
It's been fun. I wish you all the best
Yeah.
of luck.
You should know, your little grenade launcher is going right here.
Be careful with it. It's a little stuck. You have to jig a little bit.
Yeah, well, I want to get this job done because I think after that I'm going to stick it up Vacant's ass for the shit at the concert. But I still love the kid, so what are you gonna do?
I saw on the scream sheets. It says he he put his fingers back up to his temple, and you hear like a vroom, like a really loud, like low rumble, and like his car would come whipping around the corner a couple of minutes later.
Yeah.
If I
The
got
car
mad at-
survived?
The Nightmobile. Knight Rider lives.
Look, if I got pissed off every time someone made a stupid decision that got a lot of people killed, I would have had to put a bullet in the dome like 20 years ago. So, stay safe tonight, alright? I got to go take care of Vacant and Uptime. And Siren's gonna teach me how these board games work. Oh, you know Wizard, right? You've met them?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck Wizard.
I wish
I
you
can feel
luck
that
with that.
vibe. I feel that vibe. Like they want all of this. You know what I mean?
Play it cool.
Yeah, probably a good idea. It's alright. I'm gonna die in a couple days anyway.
They're pretty fun. It says he walked over to his car.
And he's gonna head back into Siren's apartment.
Perfect. After surgery, he's just gonna start chain smoking like the good old days. Okay, so that leaves us with Vacant and Uptime, I believe, to have their talk, and that'll probably be the end of the session. And then we could talk about, like, arbitrary downtime stuff afterward.
I would
yeah,
like one tiny
really want to
conversation
make-
with Siren, but go ahead.
Okay.
I would like to go make a stop first.
Yep.
I would like to make a stop at the Rock and Roll History Museum.
Christ.
The one that's in Night City.
Sure, it's still open, but it's got, like, the night lights on.
Well, I should have saw this one coming. She's gonna go in holding the case that has Kerry Eurodyne's guitar in it.
Yep.
And she's gonna stand at the reception and wait to see if there's anyone there. Or goes up to the reception.
You see, like, this, like, slightly pudgy security guard just, like, turn around the corner. Can I help you with something?
Yeah. I have a relic of history that I would like to sell.
He's gonna, like, press a button on his radio. There's somebody here, and they're trying to sell a relic of history.
Wasn't great with my words.
You'd hear, like, a muffled response on the radio. She said she'll be down. The curator said she'd be down in a few minutes.
Okay. Can I put the guitar case on the reception and like, unclick it but don't open it?
Yep. You can just set it up on the. It's like a round shaped desk, so like you know the person sitting in the middle can just look at everything around them. And coming down the steps would be the curator that you're all too familiar with now. This older woman, and she has a couple of security guards with her, and they are armed with polymer bodied rifles.
I guess you remember me then.
You're bold. I'll give you that.
I'm about to get bolder. I'm selling you the guitar back.
Oh, you're selling it back. Excellent. You mean you're giving it back to where it rightfully belongs?
Yeah, for a payment.
I'm not even in the mood to deal with your antics at the moment, so how much do you want for it?
How much did you give me for it last time? How much did I give you for it?
It goes 90?
91.
91.
I know exactly how much it fucking costs.
100K.
100,000.
Yep.
I'll give you 50.
Nah. 6 figures. You never see me again. On top of that.
I'll never see you again. Which is what you said last time.
No, I didn't.
She look over at the
I
guard.
remember what I-
She look over at the
I remember
guard
what I
like,
said.
didn't she say that? And the guard would just a little shrug like, don't get me involved in this.
Who said that?
She's just twirling the umbrella in her like in her finger.
Oh, yes, your eccentric cowboy friend was the one that said that, wasn't it?
Yeah. I never made any promises. I'd like to do something right for once, and everyone keeps telling me that I can make really stupid decisions, that I'm less than useless most of the time. I want to be able to fix something that I did. So I'm selling you the guitar back.
You're fixing a problem that you made for yourself and making money in the process.
Oh no, that money's not going for. That's not for me. That's the hell. That's going straight to someone else who I owe it to.
How arduous and noble of you.
You know me.
I do, and I know you a bit too well. I'm sure you'll be in this museum in good time, and usually we only put dead musicians in here.
I'll even give you the gas mask if I die. I'll write it into my will. You don't even have to pay for that. I'll just make sure it goes to the museum.
She'd take out her agent and transfer you 100,000 credits.
Cool. Well, as promised, you'll never see me again. And she's back. Just backs out and leaves and goes to Siren's clinic.
If you
Okay,
come in here
that was literally
again,
just
I will personally blow your brains out, she'd say. She, like, picked up the case, clasped it
Not
shut.
even if it's my dead body.
I'll do it out of principle, she'd say. She started, like, walking back.
I'll see you again soon, and she leaves before she gets to us.
Kill her. No,
3 security guards rush her with assault rifles.
okay.
And yeah, she'll just head to Siren's clinic.
Ah, le clinic.
2 hours later.
2 hours later. Okay. You arrive at the clinic, I'm assuming probably about the same time Uptime gets there.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm just sort of beating the shit
So you would see Uptime. Oh, hold on, let me just make sure I write this down. There we go. I'm sorry, I'm just taking a little note of something. All right, so Uptime would ride up, and
Could
he
I,
would.
Sorry,
Go
can I
ahead.
quickly jump in? Can I bring someone with me?
Who are you bringing with?
I think you know who I'm bringing with me.
Occupy.
They've been working together the whole time.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, I'm bringing Occupy with me.
I figured.
Sorry, yeah, you can continue. My
All right.
bad.
So Uptime pulls up in front of Siren's clinic on the bike. Sort of reaches down, sort of pats it. And as he's been driving home, he's been like looking through the city and just seeing like how I imagine it's Night City. It's never peaceful, but
Sure.
maybe a little bit less crazy, just for the moment.
Yeah, it's oddly quiet. You heard as you were coming around, you heard some sort of like sports car taking off.
I think he'd park the bike, just gently pat the back of the Dracker Mark 3.5, and sort of like, all right, Spectre, off to pasture. I'll see you in a bit. He's gonna really clap it on the back and sort of send it on its cycle again.
Off it goes.
He's gonna look up, and I imagine he's gonna be seeing you, Vacant. How are you getting here? Bike, walking? What's the deal?
They'll just walk.
Okay.
So as you look up, you'll see them walking towards you, holding hands.
Sometimes gonna sort of like look for a little bit, slowly smile, and just nod. Man, if it didn't take this every single night. Welcome home, amiga. How you doing?
Ark wanted to meet you. And she can't make eye contact with you at all. She's just staring at the floor like, oh, fuck.
It's just gonna walk up, slowly turn to the other person with you. You're not going to be upset if I get them a hug fast, right? It's not gonna be like, you know. We're gonna be okay with that?
From everything that she's told me, you probably owe her like a fucking sucker punch or something, so do whatever you want.
Gracias. Just gonna reach over. He's just gonna reach over and grab you and just wrap you up in this really tight hug. Just, it's done. We're gonna be okay. Tonight, at least. Ask me in 3 days. We'll see how good. We'll see how much time I bought us. For tonight, we're good.
Speaking of bought, I have a present for you. She manages to eventually make eye contact.
Oh,
Click. 100,000 eddies appears in your account.
he's just like fly open, like. Well, that's an amazingly high amount of money. How on earth?
I sold my guitar. I want to leave Night City.
I'm grateful to say that you and I are of the same mind. This place is fun to have a party in, but man, living here sucks.
Yeah, it sucks being a celebrity. I can tell you that much.
I don't know, you wear it pretty well. He's just sort of like pat you on the shoulder and sort of like walking in.
Holds
Just-
up arm.
That was your fault. You'll get better with time. Everyone ends up chromed out in this city. It's why I'm fucking leaving. I still have my limbs attached. So he gets to the front door and slowly opens it up. Come on. Let's introduce you. Uptime.
Holding hands.
Uptime, by the way. He gestures to the other person. I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Occupy. I'm the one keeping this idiot in check.
A hell of a task. I respect anyone who's that ambitious.
Meanwhile, inside, the fireball's like, okay, so you said I have to build a mousetrap? I don't understand.
Are they playing
Oh,
Night
you're
City?
muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
you're
are.
muted.
You're muted, Cat.
Oh, cat.
Oh, okay. You might need to restart your mic fast. Okay, there you go.
Sweet. It wasn't me this time.
No, you're good. You're good. Wouldn't be would be a homegrown stream without one or two little technical bits.
Absolutely.
There we go. I heard that ping.
Cat.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, there we
You-
go.
You talking for?
Nope, not at all.
This entire time. Okay, that's fine. That's
Hey,
fine. Okay, so when you say that about I thought you would. I thought you would like this one. This is about making things. This is what you're good at. You know what?
no,
Never mind.
I don't. Why don't we just build it? We have to go on the. I don't understand how it works.
That's part of the game. It's part of the. And then like you're like all walk in.
Yeah.
And I guess vacant and occupy are coming in first.
Oh,
That's all
Ampersand D&D with a rate of party of 10. Thank you. Welcome in, folks. We are nearing the end of the session. Stick around. We're having some dramatic downtime. Trevor sends us a lot, much love. Thank you, Paul. Much love to
Most
you.
dramatic, chilled out downtime you ever did see.
Yeah, it's very
Oh.
chill out, max and relax and all cool.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
folks.
Siren
Welcome in.
still hasn't fed her fish though, so this is a really important thing that we have
True,
to get
that
done
is
before
the
we-
very last thing we'll do in the session, and then we'll,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
we'll cut.
And
Thank you, Paul.
Siren's gonna look up and go. Siren's gonna look up, and an array of emotions is gonna appear across her face. Confusion. She's gonna be like, "Hello, strange person," and then she's gonna look at you, Vacant, and go, "Hello, Vacant."
Just have my drones
Artie,
pop
now
back into
you're
my
the
arm.
one. Artie, now you're the one.
Fuck!
I heard that. I
We
heard that.
heard the
Oh.
fuck.
Yeah, I think you were just talking really quietly. Is all.
Am I back now?
Yeah, you're
Oh,
back.
you
Yeah.
fucked it.
Yeah.
Working.
Yeah,
Could
could be a mic string thing that happens.
I think
occasionally.
so. So she can't make eye contact, but she just goes, "If you want to hit me, then I wouldn't blame you."
Up time behind, just
Staring at the floor, like,
like literally just like let it die, just waving it.
Let it
down.
die, let it die,
Let it
let
die.
it shrivel
He's
up
over
and
here
die.
right now.
Fireball's like really like getting ready with his like grapple hook to like reach across the room and punch him in there. Like, oh, all right. Okay.
Siren is just gonna like stare at Vacant for a long time, and then she's gonna just say, "Did you want a drink?"
just water, thank you.
Right.
Still staring at the floor, just can't look at anyone.
Yeah, Occupy like
Right.
unhinges herself from you for a moment, walks over to Siren. I fucking love your hair.
Thank you.
It's like so retro. It's like so 2020. I fucking love it.
Human perception check. Am I being insulted?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can make a human perception check. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
that's-
I want to know. Is she insulting me? Because this is gonna change how this.
It is 25 years out of date.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's like that is the ugliest effing skirt I have ever seen. Like that. Is that what I'm getting from this?
So if someone came up to me and said your hair looks so 70s, I'd be like, thank you.
I would say
That's what-
thank you
yeah,
too. Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
go
as
for it.
long as they don't
If
say
I
like
roll
your
this human
your
perception
facial hair
check
looks
and
so
I am
70s.
being-
we're good.
and I am being insulted, I'll know that it's not just Occupy insulting me and Siren. It's you, Red. It's you. Okay, let me just find human perception.
Gee,
Just work here. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
I just work here.
Yeah.
The thing was, like close to a year ago, Red was doing a Magic the Gathering stream, and I hopped in to say we should do a Smash Pass on the Planeswalkers, and I kept saying like, I want to do a stream with you, Red. What if we did like Cyberpunk is what you suggested, and now it's come to this. All right.
20.
I'm still just here. I'm still
I'm
back
just
in the
here.
Smasher Pass Magic the Gathering stream. So 20 on human perception. If you would have failed, you would have seen it as an insult. She actually digs your retro chic. So like she's like being genuine about it. Like just like Alex said, it'd be like if somebody walked up to like one of us and just like, I love you like 70s vibe. I'd be like, thank you.
I feel like Siren, yeah, she would 100% have taken it as an insult because I feel like Siren is not used to receiving very genuine compliments.
Yeah, but your human
So-
perception, so I was like, first you take it as an insult, and then you realize, oh, that's actually a compliment. Because your cool score is so low that it's like horseshoe theory, it goes back around.
Oh god, I forgot how low my cool.
You have a 3. Cool!
That's the only stat we need to buff for you. We
That's
just need
so-
to make you look wicked awesome for the final battle.
What? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one thing that I need to make myself good at is just.
We just
cool.
have some irradiated like monster who's like, I was gonna kill you, but you're so fucking cool.
But you're
No, I'm
so
not gonna-
goddamn rad, I can't do it.
She's gonna come to the final battle in like looking like a badass. Everyone's gonna be like, "You okay, Siren?" Yeah, she'll just kind of like she'll go to like make a cutting remark for like thinking it's an
Just
insult, and then upon realizing that it's really a compliment, she'll be like, thank you. Sorry, who are you?
Oh, sorry. I'm occupied. I'm vacant. You know.
Right. Well, this is my clinic.
So made you.
Can
Hmm?
can Vacant kind of wander over and whisper something to Occupy?
Yeah.
She'll whisper and go, "Time. Get it to happen," and then just step back.
I'm gonna be like, yes, the siren looks very nice, don't you think? Up there?
Oh no! Oh, no, you fuckers! What is happening right now?
Uptime's face at that is
really
literally like
confused.
Uptime's face that is literally like 2 lines and a dash. Like it's like the yeah.
Siren is gonna look at all of you and all of your scheming little faces. And she's gonna be like, "What is happening right now?"
So good.
Vacant still can't look at you. She's just staring at the floor still. Like,
Hey, while I have them distracted, can I move my piece on the board without the siren noticing?
Yes.
Can I roll a
Fantastic.
perception check to see if I notice?
Oh my god.
Sure, go ahead.
This would be what, pickpocket?
Yeah. That'll be fun. That'll be appropriate.
Or conceal reveal object? I feel like conceal.
Conceal reveal. Yeah, that would be perfect.
There
Okay, what'd I get?
we go.
Hold on, I lose my reroll on this. 16.
Love it.
I got a 19 on perception.
Yeah, like out of the out of the corner of your eye, you see him like moving his piece further up on the board.
I don't even look at him. I just put my hand down on his hand, and I'm just like, no cheating. Rule number 1.
I'm doing. Mousetrap is bullshit.
Uptime
People like this
walks
game
into the
anymore.
room.
I'm not winning.
Uptime walks in the room and just Siren, could I talk to you for a second? Just slightly outside the door.
Still confused. She's like inundated with all these people. Think people are making weird comments. Yeah, it's really good to see you, by the way. And she will get up and follow you out.
All right. Once he's outside with her, we'll just close the door and just be like, "So first off, may I give you a hug fast?"
She's already like hugging you.
Okay, and he's like, as he asks, just like,
She's like,
okay.
"It's been a
It's
night."
like,
And like before you even get to say anything, she's like, "You have no idea. Oh, by the way, Knight's alive. We fixed
what?
him.
What? Like literally, just like he's been like, okay, I'm
Sorry,
just
I
gonna
realized
wait.
it's really not what you wanted to talk about, but I'm
No,
I'm
it's
I'm just
he's not insane. He's not like we don't have
no,
the Terminator
he's more
inside.
than good. We
Okay,
he's gonna go and work for a cutlery company now, I think.
great. That's great. Oh wow, that's so good. The last time I saw him, just I mean, straight
I
out of
thought
a
you were gonna
hollow
die.
vid, absolutely awesome. But what?
When you were trying to persuade him to get on the bike, and I thought he was gonna kill you, and that was not great. So,
I think
and then he came to the door, and I thought he was gonna kill me, but it's okay, he didn't, so it's fine.
What I should have done, too.
okay.
No, you really shouldn't.
I mean, yeah, we could reel it back a few hours.
I'm really glad he's okay. Thank you for helping him. I had hoped I wasn't sure. I knew there was still a little in him. Glad he's back. He deserves better than this place. Honestly, we all do. So I spoke with Jukebox, and we're square. I can imagine what happened shortly afterward pissed him off, but if he didn't see what I did as a genuinely getting my house in fucking order, I don't know what would be. I think we've said our piece. He'll be content with the money, one way or another. Either I die, he collects the money while we're doing this, which I don't want. Preferably we succeed. He did mention that someone might be trying to screw with us. But what's new? I'm just really glad to see you.
I'm really glad you're safe.
Same. And since we have only like 2 days till 0 hour, and I'm apparently gotten to the point now where like talking down rioting mobs and leaping out of buildings is my basic status quo of life. This seems surprisingly easy, but I kind of like you. Like you. And I don't know what you want to do with that, but live in truth, right?
Okay. Okay. When he says like kind of like you, like you're all right. Like what does I guess am I doing a human perception? I feel like she's trying to analyze. This is Siren's one skill, okay? I don't know if you've noticed, but every single session I have done a human
It's your
perception.
tag skill. It's your tag skill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
go
is,
for it.
it
That's
is.
like me in cybersecurity. Like, go ahead.
Forget about like the surgery and the paramedic stuff, the thing I actually built my character for. Perception. I see everything.
Sarah's not just a med tech, they're also incredulous.
Come on, that's so true. She would kind of. I'm not gonna do the chef. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
She would kind of just take a moment, and then she would say, "Have you been talking to Fireball?"
What? No.
You
That fucking
don't-
annoyed me. Just putting that in. I was gonna do this before that, but then that. And... Life is really short. And for us, it might be very short in a few days. And after this job, I'm done. I'm done edge running. I've had enough. How much more insane are things going to get? I don't care about Biotechnic anymore. Fuck them. What am I going to do? Destroy all of Night City for my revenge? Or get me and everyone else killed? No, I'm done. Done with the loot chest film. Not angry with them. Whatever. Pay them off. We're done. I'm just done with Night City. And Jukebox offered me a way out. A flight out of Night City. And you can come too. Or if you want, we can go some other way. I just got 100,000 idiots. I could think of a worse thing than an RV.
An RV.
I can't clearly hold down a property. He like gestures vaguely in the direction of where would be his home. Like
Okay. This is a lot. So
yeah, it is. The past 24 hours kind of made me mad, so I don't, but
the past 3 weeks. I've been kind of mad since I met you all. I mean, not with you, but with everyone else.
Yeah. I feel that.
The feeling is mutual. Like I'm not good at this.
It's like immediately just like blush, like when you say feelings mutual. It's like I'm not very good at this either, but he just sort of like leans in, just kisses her on the forehead. We don't need to go fast. Whatever you need.
Well, you just said we only have 2 days, but
It's. I'm trying to find some way to do it. Like, I'm really bad at this too.
do you know what we should do?
What? Please,
After
anything to
we-
fill the silence.
Gone to the hot zone and inevitably survive, because somehow we keep doing that even when we get in the worst of situations. We should go grab some ramen.
I'd love that. I would absolutely.
Or I can cook.
I can clean. And
Great.
I'd love to play a couple of board games with you too. That sounds like the best way to end this night. It's all right.
Yeah, let's go inside and play some board games. And she's like smile, like I don't think you really see Siren smile a lot. She's like got quite like a deadpan face, but she's kind of like smiling. She's a little bit like flustered, a little bit blushing. She's like, it's a roller coaster of a night, isn't it? I was really sad like 3 hours ago.
Night City, right?
Yeah, Night City. And we can talk about the RV, but we need to talk about that because it's kind of running again, isn't it? And you've done that for a lot of your life, and I don't want that for you.
No.
Forever.
It's not running if it's where I want to be. I think it's where I want to be. As long as you're there, I think I'll be okay.
She like smiles, and then her eyes just suddenly go wide, and she goes, "Oh fuck! I forgot to feed the fish!" And she just
He's gonna run in after you.
she like runs in. She goes to run in, and then she like stops, turns, and runs back out, and then she just like leans up and gives you a little kiss on the cheek, and then she runs back in again.
Just like hand up, like yes, and then he's just gonna walk in after her and close the door.
That is a good stopping point, I believe.
Oh yeah.
Damn straight.
Damn straight.
Damn straight. Sorry, fucking Kev said in the chat, he said, or they said, sorry, they said episode 13 ramen for their lives, and that fucking made me lose it. Like, you guys were having a nice little romantic moment, so if you like heard me like fucking spit, that was me reading that.
I love that.
You're good, Kev, I
Ramen
appreciate
in
it.
their line.
Thank
Magical
you, that's
girl
fucking
Kev,
amazing.
just,
I do have some cyberware implants that I need Siren to do over the next couple days, but
Oh, absolutely, yeah, we'll talk about that off stream.
Yeah, we can maybe discuss.
Yeah.
I just love the idea of us getting in. Like, you two together, great. I need to talk to you about the implants that I need.
Well, no, it's like he's just like already built the entire mousetrap, and he's like,
I get it now.
Maniacal
I
laughter.
IKEA level instructions can't keep me down.
You gotta keep this rat in the cage. All right, let's see here. I'm just folks. Also, let me shout out Kev real quick. Please check them out on Twitter. They're fucking awesome people, and I'm planning on doing more Magic the Gathering stuff with them in the future. So keep an eye out for that. But other than that, folks, I really appreciate you joining all of us for the second to last episode of season 1 of CyberpunkRED. Let me just say it's been fucking amazing. This I couldn't ask for a better cast. I genuinely couldn't. All of you guys are fucking wild and wacky in your own little like quirky and unique ways, and you provide like just so much good stuff for everybody to enjoy, for me to enjoy. I mean, I like just sitting here like, I'm not GMing anymore. I'm just letting my players do whatever they want. It's just so nice. I'm just like, I'm watching a fucking soap opera right now. It's really nice. So, but yeah, we're gonna say we did intros at the beginning, so we'll go ahead and if anybody has anything they'd like to say or shout out real quick, by all means. But getting ready to raid into Elxelbaum. So.
Oh, I think I just need to recover.
That's fair.
Somehow that chilled out session was the most stressful session for Siren yet, and I don't know how that's possible, but here we are.
I want everyone to know off stream I'm going to get a lot of words thrown at me.
No, we are not.
I'm going to get a
we're
lot
not,
of talk.
we're not angry. We're just disappointed.
Oh, that was a
It only
blast.
gets worse.
And when I see you Saturday, we're gonna have a talk, okay?
Well, thank you, folks. Stick around. We're raiding into Elxelbaum. And one more thing. The final episode is probably not going to be the week after next. Omni's in a bit of a moving thing, so we'll figure out something to do in the meantime. But other than that, folks, next week, Thursday, 7 p.m. CST, we're back to Call of Cthulhu. We just left off in a really fucking tense situation, so I'm really excited to pick that back up. Omni's character is basically dead. But anyway,
I'm
yeah.
not surprised.
I'm not even running the game. I'm not running the game.
I'm just gonna call it how I see it, okay? Because I just feel like it is Omni's characters that are just constantly getting fucked here.
Yeah.
Anyway, good night, folks. Much love to you.